Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So you probably are holding strong nodes and you're wondering what to do with them. Are they still profitable? Should you claim? When should you claim? Or if you just should let them expire because you're paying so much gas fees that it makes no sense to keep them active. And about your Strngr tokens, should you claim them right now and sell them on the market? Or is it too silly to do that because you will be spending more gas fees than what you'll be making back with the sale? So I hope to be able to explore all those questions and provide you with good answers so you can make the best decisions. So without further ado, let's get started. So most of us purchase a the token at a really high price. I purchased mine at $550 per strong, and a lot of people bought them around $1,400 per strong. So those people created one node with $14,000. That's a lot, guys. And I did with 5,500, and I have 5 nodes. So you would imagine I'm so really sad with the price of a Strongr right now. And most of us are, because I think that it's the very less amount of people that purchase Strongr at the current price. And so if you bought Strongr right now and are creating node, probably gas fees are going to be consuming your whatever you're getting in return. But we're going to be exploring that. I'm going to be showing you my numbers. I spent quite an amount of time running the numbers and figuring out what are the best scenarios and the best strategies to keep my nodes profitable, and trying to understand a lot more about where the project is going and how to benefit from that. So I'm going to be answering those questions, and I'm going to be showing you my screen because I created a little presentation so it would be easier to explain. So let's follow along. Here we are. So the main issue at hand is that the price of Strongr is right now at around $20. So that's far less than the all-time high of around $1,400. And not many coins see that steep a decline other than shitcoins. And of course, guys, this is definitely not a shitcoin, but it's kind of similar to other, failed nodes. Now, as I mentioned in a previous video, I still think Strongblock has a lot of potential because all of their 2022 roadblock, and we have spoken about that. But I'm going to tell you my impressions of what is going to happen, and I'm going to try to answer three main questions in this video. Right now, I'm feeling this way. Probably you are too. What should I do? So first thing is, should you claim your Strngr tokens and sell them in the market? Is it a good idea? If not, when is it a better idea to do that? So I'm going to be trying to answer that. I'm also going to be trying to answer, should you create new nodes or wait, and when to wait for, what to wait for, and when to wait for that. And third, should you just let your nodes expire? So that's another option. It might be a good idea at some point, right? If you're losing money every month, maybe it's a better idea to just let your nodes expire and take the loss, but not keep losing money every month. So we're going to explore when would this decision make more sense. So let's get started with this. This is the current graph of Strngr right now, not strong, right, guys? Because we remember we migrated from strong to Strngr, and when we did that, when they launched Strngr as a replacement of Strong, the price went as high as $220. And then it started dropping and dropping and dropping and dropping and still dropping. And we are right now at $21.53 per Strngr, which is almost nothing compared to all-time highs. And that's a 90% drop from the high of Strngr, not Strongr. Or that would be like a 99% drop from the price of Strong. So if you bought Strong and you were migrated to Strngr, you're seeing a steep drop. So right now the graph feels more like this, right, guys? We are underwater, and it's a sad scenario, but we can still be on the green. And we're going to be exploring what's going to be happening with the project and what could potentially get us out of this water and still jumping on a tumbling or any kind of happy place. So here's the main issue at hand. Currently, gas fees are are not that expensive, but compared to what you're getting per each one of your claim Strongr tokens, it's high. So at 70 Gwei, you're paying around $70 per to claim 10 Strongr, or to claim 1 Strongr. So it doesn't matter how many you claim, it's around $70. So I am considering a number of 10 because that's how much you would need to create a new node, and we're going to explore that in a moment. So claiming 10 Strongr, let's see the numbers. You would have to wait 109 days to get 10 Strongr in Ethereum nodes. On Polygon nodes, that's a little bit different, but let's go with these numbers because it's going to be, in the end, it's going to be more or less the same. So if you wait 109 days, you're going to be getting 10 Strongr. If multiplied by $20 per Strongr, which is the current, more or less the current price of each token, you're going to be getting $200 every 109 days, which is 1/3 of a year, more or less. So that's not amazing, but it doesn't sound bad on a first sight. But here's the thing, let's consider the gas fees. So the gas fees to claim those 10 Strongr are going to be around $70 if you claim at a decent Gwei price. If you wait until it's 150 or you're in the middle of a big NFT launch, you're going to be paying much more than 70. But let's say you are going to be waiting for this to happen. Then you would have to convert your Strongr to USDC, USDT, or any other token. So you could consider spending $15 for that. Be that you send them to KuCoin or another exchange. Or if you want to do that with a decentralized exchange like Uniswap, you would still end up paying around $15 to make the exchange from Strongr to a stablecoin. But here's the other thing, guys. We need to consider that we still have to pay maintenance for our nodes, plus the gas fee each month for that maintenance. So more or less, you're paying around $15 a month for maintenance, but the gas fees you need to calculate those on top of those maintenance fees. So for 3 months, it's around $120. So if you deduct all those gas fees and maintenance fees from your $200, you're going to end up with minus $5. So a loss of $5 just to keep your nodes running every 3 months, which is not ideal, guys, right? I didn't get into this project for this, and I'm sure you didn't too. So what's a better option? We just noticed that to conclude, it's not a good option. So what if you claim 33 Strongr instead of 10? And why 33? Because that's how many you get in 1 year. So let's say instead of claiming every 3 months, because claiming every month is definitely the worst thing you can do right now. So if you wait 1 year, which seems like a long time, but it's better than just losing money every month. Am I right, guys? So if you wait a year, you're going to be claiming 33 Strongrs times $20 per each one of those. You'll be getting $660 minus all the gas fees we just spoke about, which are going to be exactly the same, except for the maintenance fee, because this is going to be 12 months instead of 3. At the end of that year, you're going to be getting $180, between $180 and $200 back after claiming those tokens. So we're already in the green with this strategy. So I mean, that's much better than losing money every month. But still not ideal, guys, isn't it? If you spend $5,000 or $14,000 for a node, I mean, if you spend $5,000, this is like a 0.4% return every year, which is as worse or as bad as what you're getting paid on a US bank. So we're not in crypto taking a risk for this. So as a conclusion, first conclusion is it's better to hold your tokens and wait till they accumulate than claiming them right now. So it's better to hold them and claim them later, because you will spend less gas fees and be in the green if you wait. Now, here's another strategy, and the key for the next strategy is, what do you think is going to be happening? Is Strongr going back up, or is it going down and staying down? Because if you think that the price of Strongr is going to stay around $10, then you're going to be losing a lot of money every month, and it's not worth paying your maintenance fee just to keep them running, right, guys? So if you think that's the end of the line for Strongblock, then this might be a good time to just let your nodes expire. But if you think they're going up, then there's two things to consider. Okay, so as a second conclusion, if you think it's going to be down and stay down forever, consider letting them expire as opposed to losing money every month. The other thing, here's the current one-day chart for Strngr. We saw a bounce. We touched around $18.9 per Strngr, and then we bounce up to 25, and we're bouncing between 21 and 22. So in technical analysis, this might mean we found a strong floor or strong support. And the other thing we need to consider is right now the token, not only Strong, but every other token is going down because the price of Bitcoin has been going down and it's touching $30,000 at this moment per Bitcoin. So every time Bitcoin goes down, it pulls down every other crypto, including Strngr. But when it goes back up, not every time, but most times, it will pull the price of every other token to the top, not to the top, but upwards. So I think that if your expectation is that Bitcoin is going to be going up, then it's reasonable to think that Strngr is going to be going back up and that we found a floor. So unless Bitcoin goes to $20,000 or $10,000 and you hope or you expect that to stay there, then let your notice expire. But if you're not, let's see what options you have. So I personally think we will go back up. I'll tell you why. So let's imagine that Bitcoin went back to $48,000-$50,000, and you might want to see the video I made on the current price of Bitcoin and what's going on. I'm going to place a link over there on the other corner. But let's continue here. So let's imagine that Bitcoin will go back to $48,000 per Bitcoin, and that pulls up the price of Strngr. Instead of being $22 per Strngr, it goes to $45. So it's a 2x, right, from the current price, which is to be expected because that's how much the price of Bitcoin could go up on a reasonable time frame. So you would have to wait the same year to claim 33 Strngr, but instead of multiplying 33 times 20, you would be multiplying that times 45. So in the end, you would end up with around $1,500 instead of whatever the amount was before, minus the gas fees. So the claiming gas fees would be the same. The gas to convert them to USDC or USDT would be the same. The maintenance fee for 12 months would be exactly the same. So at the end of a year, if we expect the price of Strngr to go to $45, we would end up with $920, which is a much better scenario than the previous one. So this is why it's key that you figure out what you think is going to happen with Strngr. Is it going back up, and by how much? Well, if it goes to $45, then you would be getting $900 a year. So that's around a 20% return on an investment of $5,000 if that's what you paid for your node. So this is much more reasonable. And here's another scenario. But before that, our conclusion is if you think Strngr is going up, then you need to wait until it goes up to claim, because you'll be paying the same gas fees, but you'll be getting more dollars per year per Strngr. The other thing I want you to consider is Strongblock is creating their own chain. So they intend to compete with Ethereum or the Binance Smart Chain or Solana or one of those L1 chains. So if they do their homework and they do things right and they market properly, I see that, well, of course, Strngr could potentially be their main token. So you saw how much the price of all of those tokens went up in the recent bull trend. So I purchased Ethereum at around $300. Unfortunately, I sold them at $500 because I thought I was making a ton of money. But if I would have waited, I could have sold them at $4,000. So that was around a 10x. Same thing for Bitcoin. I purchased Bitcoin at $7,500 and it went up to $68,000. So that was almost a 10x. So potentially, Strongchain could enable the price of Strngr to let's say to 10x, and that might be far-fetched, but let's say that could happen. So we could see the price of Strngr at $200 if this becomes a strong chain, no pun intended. And you can go back and compare to other token launches like ADA. I purchased ADA at 35 cents. It went to $1.60. So that's a 5x, 6x. So it's reasonable to think we could 5x if this launch goes well. So let's do the numbers to see what happens with that change. If they launch on December 2022, from October on the fourth quarter of this year, and the launch goes well, still, if you waited 1 year and the price of Strngr went to 100, which is conservative, so that's a 5x from the current price, you would exchange your 33 Strongr's for $3,300, minus the gas fees, minus the conversion fees, minus the maintenance fees. At the end, you would be getting free of all those fees around $2,700, which is 50% of a return of 50% on an investment of $5,000. So you would be getting your full money back in 2 years if this happens. So conclusion from this: if you expect the strong launch to go well, and as we've seen, the price of Strngr could go up because of the bounce of Bitcoin, then it's much better to wait at least until the launch of Strongchain. Unless you expect the project to be done with and the end of the line for Strngr, then just let your nodes expire. I think those are the best conclusions we can take from this experiment and these scenarios and these numbers. I hope this was useful to you. If it was, don't forget to like this video and to subscribe to this channel if you're interested in learning how to invest like a Silicon Valley investor does. See you in the next video. Bye bye now.